Hello members, we are back with another Excel video analysis. Make sure to stay with me for the whole video because we will analyze many interesting pairs for the upcoming week. And if you want to be ready to catch many opportunities, make sure to watch the whole video. So first of all, let's start with Euro USD. And as you can see, right now we are trading in between these support and resistance levels, but also we have to consider these trend lines, which are actually very interesting. We can see that we were on this uptrend. We currently broke below it and then we retested that level. Also, this corresponds to our downtrend right here, which is perfect. And also this green line, which is my supply level. So this is great confluence in order to enter a trade. And we actually did enter this trade on Friday and we were able to catch this nice move to the downside. At the moment, what I'm looking for is to drop to the 1 hour chart and look for a breakout to the downside of this support right here. If I see a nice breakout to the downside, then wait a second, then I will wait for a retest of the breakout in order to enter some nice sells from there. Let's move on to another interesting pair, which is Euro New Zealand. This week, we have to go to the daily and 4 hours chart in order to check what's going on Euro New Zealand. At the moment, we are at this support level and we actually rejected support, which also corresponds to the 0.7005 Fibonacci level. So right now we could start expecting some bullish movement from here, but also we have to consider that we are on this downtrend on the 4 hours chart. So it would be perfect to see a breakout of this trend line. And as soon as I see a breakout, I will start considering some buys on Euro New Zealand. Let's move on to GBP/USD, another interesting pair. We actually were able to catch some nice sells from this supply level right here. At the moment, you can see that we are creating a wedge pattern in between this supply level, which is the green line, and also this uptrend. What I'm looking for is either a breakout to the downside or to the upside in order to enter a sell or a buy. Of course, I believe that we will go for a sell, and I will tell you why right now. On the daily chart, you can see that we were on this uptrend. We actually broke below it, and then we created this other uptrend, which I believe is just some consolidation between a continuation. So I believe that this is just a continuation pattern and we will see a continuation to the downside very soon. Of course, we always have to keep in mind that fundamentals play a very big role in Forex. So in this case, we are analyzing with technical analysis, but we will also need to check how every single currency is behaving regarding to news. Of course, we will need to check GBP, we will need to check the euro and also the US dollar. At the moment, if we will have a weak US dollar, then Euro USD and GBP USD will turn bullish and will start going to the upside. So I always check fundamentals. So I am ready to switch my bias considering fundamental analysis also. Next pair is AUDUSD. And as you can see, we are in between this strong channel right here. And we are just trading in between this channel. So what we could do in this case is to look for a breakout of this level right here. If we see a breakout to the upside of this one, then we could start considering some buys. Or maybe if we see a breakout to the downside of this channel, then we could start waiting for a retest in order to enter sell. Next pair, very interesting, is NZD USD. And if you're not on my free Telegram channel or VIP channel already, you find all the links in the description below, so make sure to check those out. For NZD USD, we can see that we just created a double top right here. And at the moment, we could start considering some bearish positions because, of course, we made a double top. At the same time, we are also on this uptrend right here, so we have to be careful. And the best option could be to wait to see what happens once we reach this level right here, which corresponds to support and also to the uptrend level. So we just have to be patient and wait for the right confirmation in order to enter a trade. Next pair highly requested is gold. There are many opinions on social media about gold, but at the moment I am 100% bullish. Of course, I'm not saying that from here we will just go to the upside. Of course, we could go and retest the 1910 level, but I believe that in the long run we are 100% bullish on gold. This is my first target, and then I have a second target at all-time highs. So it could be nice to enter some long-term positions with very small lots in order to protect your capital. Next pair is EURJPY. We were able to catch this very nice trade during last week with a very good risk-reward ratio of 1:4, and we actually hit take profit. At the moment, we can see that we continued with our bearish momentum and we had this break and retest pattern. Right now, what I'm looking for is to see what happens from this level. If we make a double bottom, then we could be headed to the upside, or if this retest holds, then we could start considering some sells. Of course, I will check what happens if we get a nice double top in this case. That's what I'm waiting for. Let's move on to AUDCAD. In the daily chart, we can see that we are creating this wedge pattern, but also we have to pay strong attention to the last 3 daily candles. We have 3 doji daily candles right here, which is a very strong sign of indecision in the market. So I believe that banks are gathering many orders at the current levels, and we will have a very strong candle very soon, like this one, for example, either to the upside or downside. So we have to be careful and see where the market wants to go and what direction the market wants to take, because at the moment there is a lot of indecision on AUDCAD. Another interesting pair is CADCHF. Let's go to the 4 hours, and we can see that we are just consolidating right here. This could be a nice consolidation before having a continuation to the downside, sorry, because of course we were on this downtrend. Then maybe we are consolidating and we will continue to the downside, or maybe it is the end of this downtrend and we are consolidating in order for banks to gather many orders, and then we will go to the upside. Of course, we know that when we consolidate this much, usually what happens is that we have a fake out and then the market takes its real direction. So maybe we will have a fake out to the downside and then we will have a strong push to the upside, or maybe the opposite. Last pair is CHFJPY. Let's check it out. CHFJPY, I believe that we are overall bearish on this pair, but of course we have to wait for what happens at this next support. So what I'm waiting for and what we are all waiting for is for the price to reach this support, and then we will wait and see what happens right here. With that being said, I hope you liked this video and found it helpful. If you want, you find in the description below all the links to my free channel. And also, if you want to sign up for the VIP channel, you can just contact me or sign up through my website. See you during the week and be ready for many signals.